I wish you all a journey that is free of illness. Can I talk to you for a moment? I have a favor to ask. I want to thank you again for recovering the Wonder Medicine. But disposing of Vash's reagents isn't enough to solve the medical supply shortage. Many of my patients can't be seen promptly, and my stock of medicine is... Thanks to you, the route to the overworld through the furnace core has reopened. I'd like to use it to return to the surface. Funny as always. Remember my adoptive parents I mentioned to you a while ago? After the reopening of the furnace core passage, I had an idea. I wrote a letter and I didn't have high hopes, but amazingly, Sampo brought... That's exactly what I thought when I got her letter. Mom said they still live at the old house, but they're not working on the front lines anymore. They should still have some connections in the medical school and the hospital, though. If I'm lucky, maybe I can convince them to send extra medical supplies to the underworld. Of course, that's not the only reason for me to go back to the surface. I can't wait to visit my parents again. And if possible, I would like you to go with me. Wonderful. That's such a relief. I've sent another letter to my mom telling her to find us near Fountain Plaza. Don't worry, I know my way around the admin.
It's getting late. Where to now?
This place doesn't seem to have changed much from what I remember. Oh, there you are. Sorry, I got distracted watching the crowds. Look at the busy flow of people. Life in the overworld carries on as usual, as if nothing has happened. We're a little early. I want to buy my mom a gift. You're more of an overworld local than I am now. Any suggestions? Flowers, huh? That's a great idea. I've been underground for so long, I almost forgot what flowers smell like. Flowers it is, then. Can you lead the way?
How do I know which ones to pick?
Eversummer? Was that always the name? Sorry, I don't mean to sound cynical. Maybe it simply represents the people's hopes up here. Now that I think about it, sending flowers is quite the tradition in my family. Mom, Dad, Vash, and I, whenever something good happened, we sent each other flowers to celebrate. Do you want to hear a flower story? Each year for their anniversary, my dad would send my mom a bouquet of ball peonies wrapped in red paper. I heard that ball peonies represent love that knows no end. My father is a famous surgeon in Belobog. Because of his fame, people in medical circles paid great attention to his surgeries. Each time he finished a tricky operation, my mom and I would buy a single stem of sunshine. Sunshines represent warmth and love of light. As an orphan, I never knew my birthday. My adoptive parents took me to the overworld and made the day I joined the family. And each year on that day, my parents would give me a bouquet of first snow. The number of stems represented how many years had passed since I joined the family. I only found out later that first snow represents beautiful memories. My parents gave me a Vash. Out of everyone in my family, I think he probably Still, I remember the day he received his offer from the medical academy. When we gave him the flower, he failed to hide his smile.
Oh, ball peonies, is it? There you go. Sorry for the wait.
All done? May I have all peonies? Nice pick. I wonder if Dad still sends Mom flowers. I knew you'd pick the right flowers. Mom and Dad will be... Let's go. My mom will be there soon. Best not to leave...
Come around and have a look.
Mom!
Nat?
It's been too long, Mom. Sorry. I don't usually get this emotional.
I'm doing fine, Miss Natasha. Just fine. Look at you. You've blossomed into...
Dad, I was wondering where he is.
It was 3 years ago, Nat.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry.
Don't be, my dear. It is my honor to look...
It's not your fault that they sealed off the passage between the surface and the underground.
Oh, Mom. I apologize. I wish this were a happier reunion. But there are too many suffering with sickness in the underworld.
Oh, there's no need to apologize, my child. I've heard of your deeds down there, and we have many connections in the medical academy. No matter what you need, be it medicine or data, be the doctor you always were, Nat. We have all the time in the world to catch up.
She's always been there for me. With her help, we'll be able to ease the underworld's medical supply shortage. That's good news for... I really wish I could spend the whole day talking to her about the old days. Let's head back to the underworld. We need to spread the...
Miss Natasha, one moment, please.
Mr. Oswell? I thought...
I apologize, Miss Natasha. As a matter of fact, there's
Something that Mom isn't supposed to know?
You haven't changed a bit. Smart and sensitive. The fact of the matter is...
What? Letters from...
Of course, miss. I recognized his handwriting. You'll see, actually, those letters were intended for your eyes only.
I don't understand.
I'm sorry, miss. That's why I put the letters in a secure... I'm...
Do you have the letters on?
Of course, here.
The cold has revealed to me my arrogance. I live in abandoned houses under broken roofs and continue my experiments. One step after another, I've made breakthroughs. If what's in here is true, then Vash must have built a lab somewhere in the snow. There'd be no point in him lying to me in the letters. I need to leave the city to recover my brother.
Leave the city? You are taking too much risk, Miss Natasha.
I know, Mr. Oswell, but I have a hero with me. He saved the underworld. Vash. It's been... Oh. Ignore me. I'm just talking. Such harsh cold. It's hard to imagine anyone surviving in these conditions.
Nice.
Unless blizzard immunity is real. Let's hurry up. We need to find any clues that Vash may have left behind before both of us become ice sculptures.
Fighting is meaningless. The time is now.
Forget your wallet!
Unworthy of my time. Fleeting light, roaring flood.
Step aside. I have no interest in...
Turn out your pockets!
Stand down.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Here, this looks like lab equipment. Maybe Vash left it behind. Still, it's all just used test tubes, beakers, and other vessels. There's no sign of any sample reagent. Oh, I know my brother. He's meticulous when it comes to medical experiments. I want to go deeper into the snow plains. Gosh. No need. Don't you underestimate the leak. This may not sound like me, but I hope that deity the architects worship.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Forget your wallet! Wealth and wisdom!
Unworthy of my time. A blade of moonlight.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Citizens? Outside the walls? Hey, you two!
That's a Silvermane god. Oh, I'd almost forgotten. No one can leave Belobog without authorization.
I can't say you sound suspicious, but I can't just take your word for it either.
Captain, look at her necklace. Maybe she's telling the truth.
It's the same as Dr. Vash's.
My brother does wear an identical necklace.
Are you really his sister?
Saved?
Yes. Take a look at the guards patrolling outside the city. Aside from the monster-related casualties, we lose men to frostbite every year. But thanks to the medicine the doctor leaves us, my soldiers are able to withstand the cold. They can make camps in the snow plains as footholds for our patrol.
Medicine.
We don't know. Dr. Vash is elusive. My squad only met him once. The medicine is extremely potent. A small vial can keep someone warm for a week. Speaking of the doctor, it's been
So he really did have a breakthrough in the snow plains. Oh, did the medicine have any...
side effects. Not that I know of. If there were a problem,
Because the city would be too hot for us. We'd break a sweat just sitting idle.
Thanks for the information. We're planning to head deeper into the snow plains to find...
seems like you've made up your mind. I'd really like to send some of my men with you, but here, take this medicine. If what you two told me is...
Thank you, Captain. We'll take it...
Step aside. I have no time now.
Unworthy of my time.
Feast your eyes! It's never too early! For a Happy New Year!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Hold on. That's a big guy over... Did you see that? There's something on the monster's back. Oh, the blizzard immunity. Shall we drink it? It's your call. I'm ready. Can you feel it? It seems like Vash's medicine is working.
Turn out your pockets!
So warm.
Let's go.
The truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
Rules are made to be broken!
Wealth and wisdom! Come feast your eyes! It's never too early! For a Happy New Year!
This!
Curious, huh?
Step aside.
Don't throw the game!
A blade of moonlight.
Done. It was my first time seeing you in battle. You've got some moves, don't you? No wonder you were able to save the underworld. Let's have a look over there. My gut tells me we should find something connected to Vash. It's Vash's handwriting. This must be the location of his final lab. His last experiment was nearly 2 years ago? What happened after that? But his notes seem to suggest he was working... Brother, where are you? What? Sorry. I needed to take a moment. After seeing the letters Mr. Oswald kept for me, I was hoping things might have ended differently. I shouldn't have asked you to come with me to such a dangerous place. I can't forgive him for what he's done. Nor can I... Maybe I should feel glad. The medicine might not have been what he... They'll remember him as a murderer, as someone whose evil experiments brought great harm to the innocent. Vash doesn't deserve to be remembered as a doctor, but maybe this blizzard immunity can now bring benefit to others, even if it was made by a monster. Human beings really are conflicted life. I'll take his records and data with me and continue what he started. One day, before we leave, I'd like to ask for another favor. The last one, I promise. That should do. Hope it can withstand the snow. You're right. Here lies Vash. That'll do. Thank you for helping me. So long, brother. Hope you don't forget Dad's teaching. A doctor does not get to choose his or her patient, my children. Remember, never...
Welcome to the Inner Astral...
Not so long ago, I was still wondering whether I'd ever see Belobog's sky again. Now I'm on a train coasting through the... Sorry. It's so beautiful outside. I'd love to come visit more often, if you don't mind. When I stand aboard the Express, I can feel that you and I are really the same. Manifesting our own futures in this universe to the... Everyone's working hard for the bigger... I believe I'll have lots of happy memories here. Thank you for inviting me aboard the Astral Express.